are following breaking news this Monday morning right here on Live Now from Fox. This coming in just now into our Live Now from Fox studios, President Biden issuing preemptive pardons to Fauci, Milley, and others. Here's a quote from President Biden. It says, "That is why I am exercising my authority under the Constitution to pardon General Mark Milley, Dr. Anthony Fauci, the members of Congress and staff who served on the Select Committee, and the U.S. Capitol and D.C. Metropolitan Police officers who testified before the Select Committee." He goes on to say the issuance of these pardons should not be mistaken as an acknowledgement that any individual engaged in any wrongdoing, nor should acceptance be misconstrued as an admission of guilt for any offense. He goes on to say our nation owes these public servants a debt of gratitude for their tireless commitment to our country. Now, just to provide some perspective for you of this breaking news, we continue to follow the Associated Press reporting that President Joe Biden pardoned Dr. Anthony Fauci, again, retired General Mark Milley, and members of the House committee that investigated the January 6th attack on the Capitol, using the extraordinary powers of his office in his final hours to guard against potential, quote, revenge by the incoming Trump administration. The decision by Biden comes after Donald Trump warned of an enemies list filled with those who have crossed him politically or sought to hold him accountable for his attempt to overturn his 2020 election loss and his role in the storming of the U.S. Capitol back on January 6, 2021. We know Trump has selected cabinet nominees who backed his election lies and who have pledged to punish those involved in efforts to investigate him. That's coming from President Joe Biden. And then we did read that graphic to you, this one moments ago, coming from President Biden. Now, we do know it's customary for a president to grant clemency at the end of his term, but those acts of mercy are usually offered to everyday Americans who have been convicted of crimes. But Biden has used the power in the broadest and most untested way possible to pardon those who have not even been investigated yet. And with the acceptance comes a admission of guilt or wrongdoing, even though those who have been pardoned have not been formally accused of any crime. So just sharing this with you in real time, President Biden issuing preemptive pardons to Fauci, Milley, and others.